Hey, what's up, e-commerce freedom warriors? So in this video, I thought it'd be really beneficial for you guys if I reviewed two potential private label products that you could sell in the US and in the UK, one from each platform. And the reason why I thought this would be so powerful is because I've chosen two products that aren't 100% perfect. And they have a few issues with them, and what I wanted to do is pull apart each one of these products and discuss these issues. One thing that I think a lot of people don't quite grasp when they're just getting started with private label business is not every single one of your products is going to meet all the criteria that's set for you perfectly, right? Some products are going to be slightly outside of the criteria in some respects, and there's actually nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, even if you had a product that sells once a month, right, in some people's eyes that might be a failure of a product, right, because it sells so incredibly slowly. However, if you had 100 products like that, then you'd make 100 sales a month, right? So extreme example, obviously we want to find products that sell faster than that, but the point is, if you understand what happens when a certain piece of criteria is outside of the ballpark and you know what that means, you can make good buying decisions and build a really solid business even if all your products aren't perfect smash hit private labels. So let's go into these case studies and I'm going to walk you through all the elements of them and let's dive right in. So first product we have is a knee pillow. So you can find this exact same list of products by going to amazon.co.uk, typing in the keywords knee pillow. And first thing I always do when I'm looking at smash hit products is I pull up Jungle Scout, because it just gives me all the data I need at a glance instantly to decide whether the product's good or not, right? So in this instance, I'm using the Jungle Scout Pro extension. You can use the Pro extension or the Lite extension, pretty much the same thing. I think it's like $97, one-time payment. And it shows you everything, including the revenue, monthly revenue of the product. Really powerful stuff. So I'm actually going to sort this entire page by revenue. We're going to look at the top three best performing products and see what their revenue looks like. So as you can see, we've got one product doing $5 a month, one product doing $4 a month, and one product doing $3 a month. So to me, whenever I'm looking at smash hit private label products or any private label product opportunity, I like to look at the whole niche. And when I say niche, I mean like I type in the keyword for the general thing that the product is, like knee pillow, and I want to look at all the products that fall into that keyword, because if I sell a knee pillow, then this is what I'm going to be competing against, right? So I want to look generally at the top three in that niche to get a good idea of what's possible. If someone else is doing $5 a month with their knee pillow, then there's demand in the marketplace. I know I can achieve a similar result if I do everything right, you know, find a good product and all that stuff. So in this instance, the revenue's okay. It's pretty good. For UK, it's actually pretty good, right? Being able to make $5 a month from a knee pillow in revenue would be cool, because if you ever want to calculate the profit, estimated profit margins of any private label product, a good way to estimate it is to take 25 to 30% of the revenue. That'll give you estimated profit. So each one of these products looks like it's doing at least £1,000 a month in profit with just one product. So that's looking pretty good. There's definitely a demand for these knee pillows on the Amazon marketplace. So before we dive in and explore the rest of the criteria, I just want to remind you of the 4 elements of the smash hit product radar. So we've got high demand, low competition, we want the product to be low hassle, and we want there to be a gap in the marketplace we can fill with our products. We don't want to be selling the same thing as everybody else. Okay, so this is what I call the smash hit product radar. There's 4 elements. Each one of them makes up one corner of the radar. So what we've already done is we've covered demand, and it's looking pretty good, right? We could make at least 5K per month in revenue. That means people are buying this thing, right? If they're buying knee pillows on the marketplace, then if we launch one, the likelihood is they'll buy our knee pillow as well. We don't just want to look at the demand though. Next, we want to have a look at the competition. So to do this, very, very simple way to figure out how much competition there is in the marketplace, look at how well established the current sellers are. So the main clue we take for that is the number of reviews on the products. So we've got one here with 246 reviews, one with 17 reviews, one with 532 reviews. Okay, so generally my ballpark for how many reviews a product should have, if it's like not too competitive, less than 400. Okay, so less than 400 reviews. One of these products has more than 400. Okay, product number 3 has more than 400 reviews. So this could indicate that there's a little bit of competition in this marketplace. Now, because all the other products have such low numbers of reviews, actually I'm not going to go ahead and say this is a competitive marketplace at all. In fact, it's very low competition. So even though one of them's slightly out of the criteria, it really doesn't look like there's too much competition in this instance, because this product has 17 reviews and it's doing $4 a month. So if I was to bring my product, imagine you were going to launch a product, right? I'm going to launch a knee pad. How hard would it really be to get 17 reviews? It's not that difficult. And this person's done it and they're making $4 a month, right? So the competition looks pretty low, I would say. And actually you can look at the opportunity score to get a general idea of the levels of competition in the marketplace as well. Jungle Scout have done a great job of helping you analyze this stuff much faster. However, I do kind of like looking at the levels of reviews as well, not just using this as gospel, because sometimes it's a little bit off, especially in the UK. So, we're established. There's definitely a high demand, not too much competition, which is good. Next, we want to see if there's any big name brands that we'll be competing with in the listings. And to be honest with you, the less big name brands, the better, because big name brands are very established. Customers like to buy from brands they know, like, and trust, as opposed to brand new private label seller brands. But when we're looking at brands and levels of competition, the main thing you want to know is, are private label sellers or unknown brands able to get the revenue with their products? That's the main question when it comes to looking at brands in the marketplace. So we've got a brand called Medipack, which I kind of recognize. I kind of recognize that brand. I don't know if they're very big, but they do ring a bell. So what I want to do actually, just to see how established this brand is do a quick Google of them and see if they've got a really established website, if they've got loads of history, just to get an idea of whether they're really very well established. For example, if I type in something like Nike, then obviously, I mean, we've got stores, Nike stores everywhere, loads of search results. You can see that they're being sold all over the place, and they're a very, very well-known established brand. So you wouldn't want to compete against Nike. However, Medipack don't seem to be too well established, right? I can't see them, and they sell on some other websites, but it doesn't seem to me like they've got too much authority in this particular niche. Plus, there's some other pretty unknown brands, as far as I'm concerned, that are doing well with this product. So we could come into the marketplace as an unknown brand and compete. Okay, so for me, I'm happy to say this product has got pretty low competition as well. Is the product going to be low hassle though? Well, look, they're knee pads. They're made of what looks like foam. They're pretty light, they're pretty small. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be a hassle to import. They're not electronics. They're not made of glass, right? It's not going to be a nightmare to get them on a boat and shipped over here. And we're not going to have many returns. I think they're a very low hassle product. Finally, can we fill a gap in the marketplace? So this is actually one of the most important elements of the smash hit radar. And this will define how well your product performs within the already successful niche. There could be a hell of a lot of demand for the product, hardly any competition. It could be a very low hassle product, but if you're not offering something different to the other sellers, then why would customers buy from you as opposed to all the other sellers in the marketplace, right? We want to fill a gap. So the way to do this, have a look at some of the products that are being offered and see how you can improve them. See what you can do better, see where the pitfalls are with each of the products, and see if you could bundle something with your knee pad that customers would appreciate to give them more likelihood of buying your product, or give them a reason to buy your product. So to do this, what I like to do is go to a product with tons of reviews. Okay, so that one doesn't have many. But we'll go to, say, where was that product that had 500 or so reviews? It was here, okay, the Medipack one. So if I go to 532 reviews, and there should be, see all reviews, see all critical reviews. We can see where the issues are with this product, see how we can improve it, right? So this person's saying it needs to be bigger. Okay, so we could potentially, if this keeps coming up, we could offer a bigger knee pad to the marketplace. This person says very firm. Maybe we could make a softer knee pad. All right, good for neck support, not good for back. Maybe we could make one that is good for back, right? Odd shape, maybe we can make one with a better shape. So what we're doing here is looking for pitfalls of this product, and ideally we want to find a pitfall that keeps coming up, right? Loads of people are complaining about. So somebody said that the size is wrong, it's too big or it's not big enough. Let's see how often people have mentioned this. So this person says it's too big, not as big as I expected, not big enough, too big and too hard, not quite big enough. So it's kind of inconsistent. Perhaps the way that they marketed this product didn't make it clear for how it was supposed to be used, right? If some people think it's too big, some people think it's too small, maybe it could be, you could make your copy on the page description clearer so people know how to use it, and therefore they won't buy it thinking they can use it for their back when it's really meant for ankles or neck, right? So this starts to give you a few ideas of how you can improve on what's already in the marketplace. Let's try the word firm. Too firm, very firm. This person says not firm enough. Nice firm lumbar support, a little too firm. So again, slightly mixed here. Again, could be clearer on the description to describe how firm it is. Maybe you could offer a firmer knee pillow, maybe a softer one, and just be really clear about how firm or soft it actually is. Okay, so here's a few ideas of how we could make this product better and make our one stick out. Another thing you could do is bundle something with the memory foam knee pillow. Maybe you could offer a lumbar pillow along with it and sell it as a premium support package, for example. Just an idea. Maybe you could do a case with it. I mean, there's tons of things that these people will find valuable, and they would buy your product over the competition if you offered it. So overall, what am I going to rate this product? Well, looks like you could make around about £1,000 profit per month selling knee pillows if you did everything right. And overall, I think this product would perform pretty well. The only downfall might be in knowing exactly how to fill that gap in the marketplace, but with a bit of creativity, I'm sure you could offer a product that does just that. So this looks like an awesome product. Jungle Scout giving it an opportunity score of 5. I think I'd probably maybe ramp that up to a 6 out of 10. Overall. And again, here's the thing, 6 out of 10 for my business. If you sold knee pillows or you were selling orthopedic products or sports therapy products or something in this category, then this might not be a 6 out of 10. This might be a 10 out of 10 product for your specific business, right? So it's not always, not everybody's score is going to be the same. Definitely looks like a good opportunity though. So let's go over to the US, and I've got another product here which is equally random. These products always seem to be very random. Talking is thirsty work. And this is a beanbag refill bag of beans. Okay, so you buy a beanbag, And some people buy bean bags that are empty, right? They don't have any beans in them. Sometimes, you know, you get a hole in the side and all the beans start to spill out. Well, this is a refill, and apparently they're quite popular over in the US. So again, first thing we do, pull up Jungle Scout, and we want to go around the smash hit product radar, making sure it checks off all the elements. So let's have a quick look. First thing I like to do, sort the whole page by revenue. Okay, so I want to see what the top 3 products are doing to get a good overview of this niche. So as you can see, we've got one product doing $60,000 a month in revenue, very healthy. Again, you divide that by 3, you could say it's potentially doing about $20,000 a month in profit. Sounds good to me, right? Very, very good opportunity there. Got one product doing 50 grand, one doing 28. So without question, okay, without a shadow of a doubt, demand is there, right? We know people want beanbag beans, right? In fact, let me just double check that all of these are actually beans and not a beanbag chair, because I've just realized number 3 is a chair. Okay, so we have to eliminate that one from our search results. So let's just double check. So the third product would be this one here. Okay, so we'd skip this one and the third product would be here. Even so, right, tons and tons of demand in the marketplace for this product. Next, we want to have a look at the competition. Is it too fierce of a marketplace to compete, or is there room for us to go in as an unknown seller and get a share of the marketplace? Well, as I said just now, my benchmark for reviews round about 400 or so. Right, we want most products to have less than 400. There's a couple of products here. One of them is the product we're going to be selling, so beans, right? 1,600 reviews, right? And there's one here which has 1,800, but actually it's a chair. It's not a direct competitor, so we don't really count that one anyway. But all the other products have got very, very low reviews. And in fact, this one's got 186 reviews. It's doing 50 grand a month. This one's got 35 reviews doing 13 grand a month. So again, it's just proven that even if you don't have many reviews, this product will sell. In some niches, you'll find that the ones that have low reviews aren't doing anything because so many of the products have like 2,000, 3,000 reviews, and customers just trust the product more when it's had more reviews most of the time, right? Because social proof, right? You can see customers, you know, other people have bought it, and we like to do things in numbers. We feel safe in numbers, right? When other people have bought a product and they like it, we feel comfortable we're going to like it too. However, if you can offer something to the marketplace that's different or better than what's there, you can compete in those fierce marketplaces, but we'd rather not, right? So in this case, very low competition. So I'd say that's definitely checked off. Next, is it going to be low hassle for us to import? Well, terms of size and weight, let's have a look at the dimensions on the listing. So it's 1.6 pounds, which is pretty much okay. It's not too heavy. Ideally, we'd like products to be even lighter than that, but it's not the heaviest product in the world. And the dimensions 37 by 10 by 8 inches. So 37 inches is pretty wide, probably something like this. Both my hands on camera, I'd imagine. And that is going to be a oversized product. So as far as if it's low hassle, I would say there's a little bit of hassle involved there because you're going to have extra shipping fees when you're getting FBA to ship the products to customers. Also, you won't be able to fit as many in a box when you're putting them on a plane, shipping them over from China. So again, a little bit of hassle there. But I don't think it's too much for us to outrule this product. Again though, take all of this stuff into account when it comes to choosing your first product to import or your next product to import. Just bear in mind, this one could be slightly more hassle than just importing like a spatula, right? Which would be the easiest thing in the world. Just bear that in mind. It could be a deal breaker that makes you choose one product over another. However, doesn't really bear too much of an issue in this instance. So low hassle, I think it's good enough, but maybe put a question mark there because it could be a bit of an issue. Finally, can we find a gap in the marketplace? Is there something significantly wrong with the products that are being offered right now? And can we improve on them? Let's have a look. So I want to go to the product with the most reviews again, because we've got the most data for us to analyze. And this Big Joe product here has got 1,650. Okay, so I'm going to go down to reviews again. And I want to see all reviews and then look at the critical ones so we can improve on it. So this person says flat beans. Let's see what people are moaning. So this person says the beans broke, and for some reason that's some kind of issue. They said they're flat and they're just not well made. So let's see if anybody else has actually complained about this, because some customers are just a pain, right? And they're just never happy. So let's see if anybody else has complained about flat beans. Okay. So this person's saying it's a waste of money. The chair went flat. Flattens pretty quickly. Low quality, doesn't take any effort to get flat. Okay, so it looks like we found a flaw in this product. So if you can see that the #1 most established product on the Amazon marketplace is beans that go very flat very quickly. What's the obvious thing we're going to do with our product? To fill the gap, we want to offer really good quality beans that are springy, are not flat, and much better quality. Right, so then we have the opportunity to charge more as well, because remember, the person making the most sales isn't necessarily the person making the most profit. Right, you can make less sales than the #1 bestseller. If you're charging more, you can end up with more revenue and more profit. So we can definitely fill a gap with this product. So all in all, taking all the factors into account with these beanbag beans, I would say this is a solid 8 out of 10. Pretty good opportunity for a private label product, all things considered. And again, these scores are relatively subjective because you might sell a range of furniture on Amazon or home products, and this product would fit into your selection so well that even if it only sold 2 or 3 times a day, it would be an amazing product for your business. So take all this stuff into account when you're looking at products and create your own score based off your own values and where the product would fit within your own business. So thanks so much for watching today's video. By the way, if you haven't got my ultimate private label product research handbook yet, let me just pull it up here. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'll put a link above this video so you can go and grab it. It's only $7 and it contains absolutely everything you need to know about how to find products that meet all the elements of the Smash Hit Radar. Also, it describes what I'm actually talking about with this Smash Hit Product Radar, because it can get a little bit confusing. So I actually go through in great detail what this all means. Plus I give you Jungle Scout ranges to look for, bestseller rank ranges to look for, loads of other stuff inside the handbook. If you want to do private labels, then you should just get this book. Very minimal investment, and it's just an awesome resource to refer to when you're going through the Amazon marketplace looking for products. So make sure you grab that. I'll put the link in the top if you want to go check it out. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful for you. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, share, and I'll catch you very soon.